Okay.
But not.
I got it better.
Oh, you do? You remember?
Hello.
You're on the list. There you go. Leave the list. Everything's good.
Well, I went to the door, but not, you know, switch people. People did all that, right? And then I could, all right, so you're.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, who's our tech guy? I can't remember his name.
Chris Martin is the official IT guy.
Okay.
But Chris Smith is the unofficial
Who Chris is?
expert. Yeah.
So I'm trying to see. So you have a little speaker here.
It works sometimes.
And what's this?
That's a microphone.
Oh, it's a microphone.
Yeah. So that's a very sensitive mic there.
So it'll pick you up here and.
Listen. And so.
Yeah, so, okay.
And then what happens is we have overhead speakers here. Yeah, and it's a mystery that even Chris Martin. Is no mystery. Yeah, it works sometimes.
Yeah, because they're gonna start doing in-person meetings again, and I go. You have the great Zoom here, you got a big screen. So how does that? Oh, it's got a projector up there. Because that works really well. As opposed to just screen like this.
Oh, for a meeting, yeah.
For a meeting, yes. Okay.
You know what else would be good? Smart. Also a monitor.
Plug it in.
There's all kinds of things to know.
And what's that?
Sense camera. Wave at
All right, thanks.
You bet.
For the presentation, should I send it to you? Yeah.
You can send it to Lake Stevens Rotary, but you don't have a flash drive on it. You can just email.
Obviously, it's one of those somebody else either than you probably. That would be. However. I don't know if you need those. I need that.
I just FYI personality.
Anywhere?
Actually, I find you to be a very bold. So all of that. Oh, okay, very good. Okay, so all the. Very. First email to that.
Yeah, but I just. You need the original.
How are you? Good. You have a sergeant? You're one of them. I don't see the other ones. All right, good for them. Less than a minute.
Yeah, so you don't. I have.
I just need. Yes, that's what I need. Okay, awesome.
I don't see anybody. You know what?
We're about to.
All right.
Good morning, if you'll please stand and join me in pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning and welcome to our online team there. Let's recite the four-way test of the things we think, say, and do in Rotary, and we're going to emphasize the bold text there. Thank you, Mr. President. First. Second.
Is it fair? Sir,
Third.
will it build goodwill, better friendships?
Fourth.
Is it beneficial to all?
Fifth.
Is it fun?
Right. Corn is the opposite word in 2 weeks.
Shea butter.
There you go.
Yes.
Mr. President.
Absolutely. Corn, thick corn, everybody.
Not corn, hot fresh.
Corn.
And we do throw in the butter, so that's a bonus.
Eileen has a motivational.
Okay, Eileen, do we have an inspirational?
We
comment?
do, and this is from Mother Teresa. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love.
I like that. Well, and we have a special guest today. Josephina Odegaard is going to be our presenter today.
International round trip.
Yeah, pretty exciting. And you're heading way east here in not too long. So it's going to be kind of fun hearing about that. And then we have some other visitors. We have Sophina Nuez. And thank you for coming. And we I wouldn't call her a visitor, but if you look on the screen there with Tracy, you see Joyce.
Joyce.
And she is still in Monroe, right? All right. Do we have audio? Can somebody say something? Do we?
Test 1, 2, test.
Yep.
Okay, we do. All right. That's always a mystery. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sounds like a lot of things in life. Wow. Okay, so we have some birthdays coming up. We have Lance, and we also have Ken Collins is going to be having a birthday here pretty soon. Not seeing either one of them here, but happy birthday to them. Anniversaries, Jackie Sheehan and Kevin O'Brien, both coming up pretty soon. And then for Rotary anniversary, Kevin O'Brien again is coming up here pretty soon. So all cool people and big events. Okay, so as far as general announcements, I just wanted to mention, I'll nag today. Aquafest is coming up there, like one week away. And we've got, a few hardworking people have signed up for multiple slots for helping out at Aquafest, but we have so many empty slots that I'm worried that we'll have to be closed part of the time for corn booth. Anyhow, I just ask everybody that is at all willing to help, please go on to the I guess you would call it the site
Website.
the website, but there's
Website,
under event, or you go over to events, you have a sign up page basically for all this stuff. So we're looking for folks to help with the corn booth. We're looking for folks to help with the floats, both the street float and the water float. Their setup, takedown. It's always fun to do. It's just plain social is the best way of looking at it, no matter what position it is. But please sign up this weekend if at all possible. Because early next week, we have to make some decisions on what we're gonna do. And if you're the only one signing up for a slot like at the corn booth, don't worry. If we don't get enough people signing up, we'll suggest a different slot where we can have a good crew for each slot, if you will. You won't be left there alone or even with just one other person. So yeah, that's it for my morning.
Can I ask a couple of questions? What's like our theme for the street, for the grand parade and the boat parade?
Well, we're sticking with Vikings
Okay.
this year for both really,
Mhm.
which is always hard if it's 85 degrees and sunny, but we just have to get creative and maybe use the water cannon a little bit more.
Just not on the judges, please.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of so I did bring, I have 10 cases of water balloons that I brought to hand off. So if you haven't done the boat parade, it is so fun. It is so fun. And we have 10 cases of water balloons to just.
Biodegradable water balloons, right?
Pardon?
Biodegradable water balloons.
They,
I'm gonna catch a bunch of shit again for all the water balloons in the lake.
because we're the only ones throwing them.
All of them, because
Yeah,
hopefully
so-
nobody from the
so,
city's here
yes.
listening.
I had to translate the language, but if you,
That's great.
yeah.
So
So allegedly-
They're out red alien that makes me.
Brett, everyone else does, we all care about the
Put a little
lake.
bit of red shoe stamp.
I think we need a sign for our vessel that basically, and we can use it every year. These are biodegradable water balloons.
No, we just say go.
And then put Greg Gailey's email on it.
Yeah.
I've been silent this whole time. I don't know why I'm.
Right.
but it is.
It's not just us. Like,
No.
I've been hit so many times, a billion. I've been hit so many times. So I have water bottles in a hat that I wear and they get dented from.
Oh, yeah.
being
The impact.
tilted.
It's called a target.
Yes, and I'm a big target and so. when I'm
Just water.
Strong water.
That's a good point. Brett wants to know if there's just water in those.
No,
If we change the sign on the float to Lions Club, we don't have to worry about it.
I don't know if I like the way you think. I want to get some credit out of this. Because sometimes it goes well too. One thing we learned last year though, if you see a nice looking couple in a small boat there going next to you, don't throw water balloons at them if it's a jet boat. Because there's a trick there. It's called maneuvering around and adjusting the jet nozzle up. And if you think the fireboat throws a lot of water, we found out the hard way last year, but it was
That was
fun.
the best part of the boat parade.
so my kid did that to us too. My kid's got a jet sled and he adjusted, he pelted us like he'll be in the parade again this year. So
Yeah.
watch out for him.
So we've got a sea-doo. Maybe we need to have, it'd be like the aircraft carrier with some destroyers around it,
Oh, yeah.
Use sea-doos to, protect the mothership, as it cruises along.
My other question is, last year I had the idea that the Rotary would be the last float in the parade, so we could follow behind and like help clean up, like literally have our,
Talking the street parade.
the street parade and have garbage picker-uppers and do
I
that.
think that's a great idea,
Are we able to request that? Or
I can.
that'd be great.
Is that the design?
especially for the reason, I think that,
That are walkers, not riders.
I don't think
know.
anybody signed up for the walkers yet.
no, we've got 3 people last,
I
I
think we're
think.
gonna watch the parade and then jump in at the last second because no kids. Anyways, we will, the Wendowski's will help do
Excellent,
that role.
yeah.
Other people
I
will
mean,
join.
we do street cleanings all that. We have the street cleaning gear. We have to be sure to have that. And everybody's got the little grabby thing,
Yeah.
and
We were talking
that will
about
be,
our public image. I think that makes more sense than dressing up as like.
I like it.
I wear a Viking helmet and a safety vest. Very safe.
Viking helmet is summer weight.
Okay.
You can
All
get
right.
summer weight Viking gear.
Does anybody remember the theme of this year's Oscars?
Sheer, you can get sheer Viking gear.
Sheer Viking.
You don't have to wear
What's
fur.
the theme of this year's Oscars?
Sorry.
Yeah.
No theme.
Or bones, or carry a big sword.
She needs a brewery and talk about it more.
Yeah, I think that requires another sidebar.
See there, Duncan.
Okay, treasurer, anything new to report?
Please pay your dues, because all this money's going out for all this stuff, we can bill to cover it. And if you haven't paid your installment dinner, please do that. We're kind of going in the honor system next.
Yeah. And we have a lot of honor. Gary?
The date of the next Rotary Board meeting is still pending because there's a Tuesday issue, so we'll let you know. And Sophia, thanks for your support of being a sponsor at $2,000. We appreciate it. It's another reminder, Creator Zone is having their open house tomorrow and Sunday from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Both days, both Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, and they really, in fact, here he is. I was just asking what you're doing tomorrow and Sunday, rather than going out and playing frisbee and stuff like that. So go by and take a look at what is the finished product, or most of the finished product. I think we had 20 volunteers last night.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
The amount of people that showed up.
And Mike Westover has been a real treat for Creator Zone. He has built all of the tables that they have up there. And he's going to run part of the workshop program.
Yeah, he's said that he's gonna donate a full day, 10 hours every week. Great. Yeah.
He's been awesome. We are borrowing from the Rotary Club of Arlington, their giant rotary wheel on a trailer. Rand is gonna pick it up next week, likely on Thursday, so if we have to do any decorations, we can do it. So the idea would be to have everything just on that truck and that trailer, so.
Now, we're just borrowing the wheel, not the trailer, right?
No, trailer.
Oh, it comes, okay.
It comes on, yeah, it's on there, yeah.
Well, that's great. So,
So that's going along with what Amy is saying, being the last ones. That is gonna be a huge looking, I mean, it's big. And it should really showcase our Rotary Club.
yeah,
So,
great.
Sure you get a hold of the grand parade lady, they'll say you want to be last.
James is doing.
James,
James.
There's reminding.
Make sure you let Miss Hampton know. that you want
James,
to- Yeah.
this is a meeting with the whole.
Yeah. You're gonna let Michelle Hampton know you want to be last of the parade. Yeah, it'll be second last, but that's, yeah.
and lastly, I'm gonna send around a thank you letter from the Y for our contribution.
All right.
That's it.
Mr. Ron, do you have a president-elect report?
Let me get off mute here. Yeah, just reiterate what Don already said, big time. I just looked at the sign up sheet and the procrastinator I am, I just signed up for a bunch, so there's some more filled, but there's still mostly the big ones that we're missing are the nighttime shifts. So Friday, Saturday night, and then
Those are the most.
the overlap between the corn booth and the parade's always been a big issue. So some of those people from the morning shift, if they can hang over a little bit to fill in for the parade walkers and the parade participants, that'd be great. And then Amy, that's an awesome idea. We just need to make sure that we can get some garbage cans and, like Don said, pickers and stuff like that. So that's about all I got, but so it's crunch week. So just like always, we come through. So
Yeah. All right, thanks, Ron. Club services. Actually, I missed one here. We don't have a past president's report, so I think we need to get that on the agenda.
A couple of things. One is our youth exchange program is going really well, and we did get Pablo's J1 visa. It came to me, so he's on his way here August 25th. Kind of coincides with why Josie's here today. And the other thing was, since the youth exchange program is going so well, our bill's like $1,500. But since it's going so well, our bill is only $1,200, so we saved $300. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's 60 years of corn.
Yeah, but the whole district has really opened their arms up to doing more. So the more you have, the cheaper it is. Yeah.
You were calculating corn, I was calculating beer.
Every kernel counts.
Well, I just imagine a line of 60 people out front of the corner. We don't need them.
You asked the kernels in the room. Yeah, there is.
Where's the butter costume?
Yeah, it's around somewhere.
It's in the shed, I think.
Yeah, Lori has it.
All right, so and then
Corn costs.
there's another thing.
Lori has butter.
There's another thing here, another presentation that we'd like, Donna and I'd like to do together, and it has to do with someone in this room. And it's all about, I guess, we'll kind of, throw that out. It's the Rotarian Citizen of the Year Award for all the outstanding work they've done in the community to help provide our community with the best ever looking and operational food bank. Okay. Yeah, but Don, here's your award. Hey, I'll give it to him. I'll get all the credit. Yeah, right. But why not? Turn around now, let's get together. Let's bring your office. All right, one camera at a time, folks.
Okay, okay, over here.
So much flashing.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you for what you do. That's the key thing.
Well, I mean, this is definitely a community project. This would not have happened without everybody in this room, including Secretary of State Hobbs, Mary Gailey, Chris, our vice president, everybody in this room who supported us. So this is really an award for the communities. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you.
Oh, and
He's not here.
Also note that the Citizen of the Year is wearing the brand clothing of my daughter's new store that's in actually.
Oh, really?
I didn't do that.
It's really for Aquafest.
But
Are you going to be for Aquafest? Oh, the answer is no.
Oh.
Why?
Because we would have you in the parade. You'd be wearing this nice outfit. You'd be driving or riding a car. Anyhow, this
That's next weekend, right?
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, midday.
What's that?
The parade starts at 1, so we have you available at 12:45. And it's over 2:30.
Okay.
Are you feeling guilt, pressure on that?
In the parade, I have a parade since I was in Bluebird. Like, great. You need a prom dress and a t-shirt. That's why. Seriously.
Actually, you could be involved.
No,
Come as you are.
No, actually, you need Viking horns.
I would do that. That'd be so fun.
Can you make it?
I will make, can I get back to somebody? I just have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me know.
okay, cool. I'll put yours.
Awesome.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. You'll love it.
Yeah, I love bluebirds. We
Did you have the vest? The beads?
Yes.
I did too.
I still have my.
I have mine too. We should wear them.
The leader sisters.
All right, Eileen,
Yes,
you
sir.
have anything for club services?
Yes, we're passing around a sympathy card for Cynthia Casey, whose dad passed away about a month and a half ago, but we still want to acknowledge that because she's been out of town. And that's all I got.
Okay. Brian, I don't think I've seen him here. Brian's not here for community services. Rishal Foundation, anything?
Well, doing awesome.
Is that, I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be said. Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Tell me to do.
Unless there's a beer.
I do pair it for free beer.
Linda, do you have anything for international?
I am gonna make a write-up, like I said I would, because there is a lot of details for the new fiscal year for international. Tracy and I went to the in-person meeting last night. It was great to meet all those good folks. So just look for the email soon that after Aquafest, I'll be asking for sponsors for the students. But I'm gonna wait till after Aquafest because, you know, timing is everything.
Okay, thank you. Kyle's not here, so membership, I don't see him on Zoom, but membership's doing well. Oh, it's all good, right?
Awesome.
Okay, we got vocational services. Kristen, do you have anything?
I think I might have a couple of people for you to be reporters for.
Really?
Yeah, so
Oh,
somebody
cool.
from video production, and Diego's going into video production, so he wants to do it, so.
Excellent. And we were talking about that at our meeting yesterday. I mentioned that Ken also was reaching out to the principals of both high school and mid-high.
Yeah, reached out to Barry Coswell, who's our video production teacher as well, so that's why I got one of them.
I think it'll be kind of a fun thing. We made the decision that basically this is going to be, other than a rotating PowerPoint that'll maybe have some videos in it, but it's going to be mostly a live camera type thing. So the idea is we'll have people all over the place live streaming on their iPhone or whatever. And then that'll go right back into the big screen. And then we'll have some pretty good audio. So when the band's not playing, you know, what they're saying will be heard probably throughout the area. And so it'll be good exposure.
So connect with Brand next.
Yeah, I'll connect with them, you bet.
Okay,
Great,
thank you.
thank you.
Is there a map of how the Aquafest is gonna be laid out as far as?
There is, I don't know if there's an official map yet, but Kim, the council person that's kind of organizing all of this, and maybe you've got one already, but he had just literally a big, foam board map that was a work in progress.
We'll have some 11x17s in the bill.
Okay,
So not necessarily passed out, but more kind of our layout plan and our emergency plan and all that kind of preparedness plan.
Okay.
Something.
I'm,
You guys, I think, get the same spot, I guess, I think at that next corner spot again.
yeah.
I'm meeting with Kim after this to like look at the whole layout. If there's something specific that I can report back or anything.
I was just curious, like, how was that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Come on, then.
Ron, forgot to, let everyone know that, if you may have to have a food handler's permit, somebody has to be in the booth with a food handler's permit, so if you have not got one, please go on.
But we only need one on the shift.
Yeah, one person per shift. It's super easy. Takes about 25 minutes, costs minimal dollars. Easy breezy.
How long? Thank you. I've been for 2 years.
Yeah.
No, 3 years.
3 years now.
3 years. So if you've had one in the last few years, check it to make sure. But there's two different health inspectors. One checks, one doesn't. So let's err on the side of the checker.
Good. All righty. I don't think Kendra is here, but programs are happening. We've got some good stuff lined up for August, it looks like. Rand? Do you want to talk about kind of the results of our meeting yesterday with Chris and?
Well, we just have a lot of good content. We've got content coming from the city. We've got content of our sponsors, of our club. We'll have music, like you said, when the band is not playing. I'm gonna be working in the corn booth. So any reporters that show up or anybody who's gonna do that, should just go straight to the video wall.
Yeah, or it's gonna be, I'll kind of be the liaison too for,
Okay,
kind of, yeah, I mean, I'll be all over the place, but you gotta have a point of contact. for that.
right. So Izzy will be with the video wall all weekend, and Izzy can make anything happen that you need to make happen.
There's a 7-second delay.
Yeah, not a bad idea, but it's not being broadcast, but it is a public place, so, we'll have to make sure our reporters are careful. One thing too, did you see my note about the FM transmitter? I have a FM transmitter that could reach from Ground Central over to the corn booth. The corn booth is closest to the street, farthest away from the audio, because the speaker will probably be facing out toward the lake, basically. So we could just have a FM receiver set up in our corn booth and have kind of a secondary audio for music and that type of thing. There's no latency with FM, unlike digital stuff. So, other than the real live echo that might occur, but we could play with that a little bit. We thought it was a good idea.
Won't that blast us out of our farm booth?
We have volume control. But
But if you want other, like, if it's for the public, you would think it would need to be turned up.
it's not a big deal, but even other booths could have an FM, radio.
You strap it to the post office.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So anything else on public image?
Nope.
Okay. Great. Well, Sergeant of Arms or at arms, shall we do our happy bucks and such?
Shall. What's the fun I'm doing, Mr. Treasurer?
76.
All right.
Spirit up.
And I have our citizen of the year, draw the winning ticket. It's gotta be the red one, please, and read aloud the last 3 numbers.
146.
Worst ticket ever.
Try again.
Who had you? You can't try again.
No, I'm kidding.
146.
I don't,
146.
is that the last 3?
Yeah, it's the last three, just like last week.
146.
Did you get the ticket?
146.
It's somebody after me. I was
After me.
141.
You?
146.
Someone leave.
Maybe somebody on Zoom has that one.
What's this ticket?
I lose them, I was tearing up. And I think I put all my things.
All right.
You got that.
Wait, now we redraw.
Yeah.
Now we redraw. You must be. You must be mentally present.
Keep this coupon.
First time.
This one says keep this coupon.
I do.
Peter's always winning.
The ones I get to keep and throw in the bucket.
119.
If it has the.
119.
119. Can you audit that one, please? Somebody audit that ticket? Yep.
Okay.
All right. Yay.
Gambling commission.
1-3.
We know anybody?
No.
All right. We're not done, though. You have to draw the lead duck. The one with the
Come
belly
in
on it.
after. Thank you. Okay, where's the envelope?
Right, thank you.
No, it was together. Address.
That's good.
All right, good morning, folks online. Where are we here? There we are.
Yes.
Are you happy today? How happy are you?
Very happy. $10 happy.
Are you at your home there, Mr. Rasmussen?
Yep.
All right. Morning, Larry.
Morning.
How happy are you?
Yeah, I sent some happy bucks for the month.
All right. Tracy and Joyce.
It's only gonna be 110 today, so I feel.
Oh, it's great to be able to see everybody. I'm at the Monroe Care Center and Tracy, bless her heart, was kind enough to come down and help me to see you. And it's just so great to see everybody. I'm glad to be here. And
Well, glad you're doing better. All right, Scott.
I'm certainly happy. I spent all yesterday sailing around the Seattle area and back to Paulsville now, and I'll see all you guys on Friday.
All right, good deal. Linda.
Happy to be here. I'll Venmo some happy bucks.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. President? Well, I guess I should be happy for my wife Eve. We've heard so much about electric cars from Lauren. We just picked up our first new electric vehicle yesterday.
Oh.
So, okay, it arrived at the garage at about 10:30 last night. Excellent.
What did you pick up?
Is it a Tesla? Nope. No, she still knows how to drive, so.
Electric car shot over the bow.
Yeah. It's a Genesis GV60, which is a smaller, they call it an SUV, but it really is kind of more of a sedan type thing, but cool, yeah.
Just don't put it in the lake.
Yeah, really. Not when somebody's swimming nearby.
No, exactly.
Ryan's gonna be it's Friday.
Yeah. Good deal. Ladies.
Happy and sad. 17 days until Josie leaves.
Are you gonna get a chance to go visit?
We'll see. We'll see.
I know you have a busy job.
Yeah, I do.
17 days.
Well, we're excited for you. Thank you for coming today and sharing a little bit. Hopefully you'll be able to provide some updates while you're gone.
Okay.
That'll be exciting. All right. Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Excellent. Here's for the Sherwood event tonight. I hope to see some wonderful people there. Here's to, we're getting closer to Oktoberfest being over with. It's only gonna be 105 in Dallas next week while I'm down there presenting, and yeah, I get to present. That'll be awesome. You'll be inside. I'll be inside. But I think our company chose that because it's probably super cheap because it's crazy hot. Everybody goes to Dallas and this time of year, July right now. Here's to Rand for the big ass TV is what we're calling it. We have some cool content and it being just Friday. How big is it? It's big ass.
20 feet by 10 feet.
That's big.
Slow it down.
I'll Venmo my happy bucks. We just had a really good week celebrating birthdays and it feels like summer, so Oktoberfest this year. And Connor Davis's family is renting the house next door to us, so we have bonus neighbors for this week.
All right.
Yes.
Looking forward to hearing how they time and the what.
Yes, that's next week, I think.
Oh, they're going next. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And what's happening in 3 weeks here?
I don't know. Oh, the blood drive, yes, August 11th. So, I just messaged you, Dawn, if maybe you could pass it to Rand or someone to maybe print out some, color copies that we could advertise our blood drive during the corn booth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we sign up?
Redcross.com.
You got it to the corner. Once you have to the PowerPoint, huh? Another good content.
Oh, yeah, for the,
Yeah, there'd be a QR code or something on that, do you think?
yeah,
Yeah, advertise it on the big ass TV also.
Yeah.
the B8.
You got that, Rand? Another slide coming.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, they can do, yeah, you do your Galen, I mean, everything.
Oh,
all your
good, thanks.
stuff.
Oh, if she can.
So,
It's good timing too.
all right, Mr. Hall, you have a retort.
Yes. You know how to drive still, don't you?
My Tesla is still working great.
Uh-huh.
It accomplished everything I asked it to do, and it got me to Rotary enough, so I'm happy.
Well, we owe your car a lot.
And how much did it cost to get here today?
Well, probably about 2 cents. All right, well, life is good, and Lauren told me I could take $3 to sit next to her today. My date is 5, so you're lucky.
Are we coming back to him?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay. Hi,
Hi.
welcome. Are you a new member?
No, I feel
Okay.
like it, but I am so happy to be back. I have rearranged my schedule so that I can be with everybody. I've kind of missed, not kind of, I have missed Rotary. So I'm super happy to be here today. I'm happy that it's summer and my schedule is waning a little bit. So there's another month for that. So I'm really excited for all of us. The 5 today is because before I got here, and the reason I was late is I rolled my ankle hardcore. And I heard crunching and all the things, and I bounced up and I was like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And it might be a little black and blue, but I'm here.
Okay,
I'm not gonna allow it to be broken. I'm just not.
we can wrap it for you if we have.
No, it's good. It's all good.
Is there a nurse in the crowd?
Right? My coffee went over my head, the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I could take it.
just coffee abuse.
It's okay.
Yeah, we do have a few resources.
I threw some Venmo in there. I'm happy that this city council is on spring or summer break for a couple of weeks. And I would also like to throw a shout out to the Lake Stevens Movie Festival that's going on August 5th. If you have any space in your house, Laura's looking for places to house some of the movie people that she's bringing in. So give her a shout out if you have some kids.
Okay.
Or let me know and I'll let her. If you
Okay.
don't have to. Oh, excellent.
Thank you.
Rand.
More than happy, I'll lend you some bucks. I'm really happy that our exchange student is here. I think it's one of the most consequential programs of Rotary. And I'm looking forward to what she has to say and what her experiences can be like. Yeah, great. So,
Steve, I'm just happy it's Friday. All right. Deal. Johanna, welcome.
Happy Aloha Friday. I am excited for Aquafest because this will be my first Aquafest with Rotary, and I am excited because I'm officiating a wedding in my backyard tomorrow.
Just to let everyone know. You're marrying a couple tomorrow for the first time. You know, I'm glad today's Aloha Friday. And everybody have a blast. I'm leaving for Wenatchee. I'm gonna be performing there for Luau, which is a non-profit organization for the seniors up in Wenatchee. So I'm really excited. I wasn't gonna make the meeting today, but I thought, you know what? Rotary is my first love. It's very important.
Yeah.
So anyhow, that's what I'm doing for the whole weekend. Aloha.
This is for Josie. I think we have a heck of a representative leaving our city, going to Norway. And like Ryan, I'm looking forward to hearing what all goes on. I kind of got a feel for what she's been going through so far, and she's been an awesome person to deal with. So thanks, Josie.
congratulations, Sabina.
So I'm a Venmoer. Congratulations, Sabina. Thank you so much for what you do for everyone. And for Josie, I would love to have you zoom in during your stay, give us some updates of what you're learning over there. And
How many hours difference?
Nice.
9.
just fine.
So she'll be probably in class at the time, so.
You just subtract 3 from our time and then, yeah,
Like add a day, divide by 6.
yeah, exactly. That's what I did.
Oh, that's silly.
Easy.
And
I'm done with class.
yeah, I don't know. if this is-
I would say
6 o'clock, yeah.
Later.
Okay.
If it works, it works. We could pre-record.
I'll send videos in.
It'd be awesome.
Follow her on Instagram for her Norway trip.
Oh, did you create it just an exchange Instagram? Because we could grab videos and put them on our Facebook page. To update, I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be personal
Very good
information
idea. We can even put you on the big screen. No, it's too soon for that.
She'll be here for that.
Yeah.
Mr. Chris.
I'm happy it's Friday and we're getting ready for Aquafest. Thanks to Sophina there for Citizen of the Year and Josie for the long journey. It's only getting better, so it'll be cool. Look forward to hearing you talk.
Speaking of which, Mom, you said 17 days, right?
Yeah.
But are you actually counting the bigger number? 300.
Happy
Right?
Friday of the year.
Happy I'm leading a delegation of diplomats from various countries. We'll be visiting Nintendo and Valve and Pokemon and so taking doing that, and then I'm heading over to Eastern Washington to do some more Secretary of State stuff that my staff has me doing, but I'll be here in time for Aquafest. For the corn booth and everything. I might need some help, so I'm just letting you know that the American Legion, I don't know if you know, but their average age is like a lot older than me. So they're gonna need someone to be in the parade. I'm always up front, we're always up front. And so I might need to be excused from the corn booth for about maybe a half hour and then I'll come back. So. All right, that's all I got.
That was
When are you gonna serve as post commander?
Never. Yeah, that requires work.
Yeah.
Oh, just one more. I'm happy to help out like I always do with the course and cakes with St. Michelle's Winery, but I don't know who's leading it this year, so let me know, because then I gotta forward the information to you.
Well, Ron or Eileen would be, or probably both, if you, yeah. get it.
Okay.
And somebody needs to go down and pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Here, sign here.
All right,
Great.
all right, let's not put them on the spot. All right,
Jack.
I got to hang out in 105-degree weather, Brewster, on the Columbia for a day. That was kind of fun. It was a beautiful place out there.
Yeah, cool.
okay.
Chris, you have a happy one.
I have $20 I'm gonna Venmo. Two things. One, I'm excited for Aquafest because that was the day that I met Rotary. So coming up on my 1-year anniversary, and it was because of the Aquafest that I learned about Rotary and then got connected and joined. So I'm excited, full circle, for it to come up. And then, yeah, as Gary was saying earlier, this week's been nonstop. I've been up till 2:30 a.m. every morning, every night. But we are opening tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 3, open house. It's gonna be really fun. Please come down, bring your kids. It's totally free. Get a tour. We have a bunch of amazing volunteers doing demos. But we also got an incredible endorsement last week, and I wanted to share it with the Rotary first, since you were the first group I presented the idea to, and who jumped up to support me in this journey. So I'll play it real quick. It's just 2 minutes.
Can you share the screen, Jim?
Yeah. Of course, the volume doesn't work. Not gonna be very fun without the volume on this.
Oh, I wonder if it'll,
Is that Chris Pratt? That
Yes.
looks like Chris Pratt.
let me see, maybe this will work. It's our backup, but no, it won't work. I know, we can take this. You don't need a pointer, do you? Nope. Try again.
I think it's saying like Christmas the best, I like the beer zone.
Like Stevens Rocks.
Writing a $100,000 check.
He's taking a nap right now.
No,
So.
And you found the volume?
Just ad lib it. I just.
Yes, 100%.
I can
Amy.
play the sound off my phone while we watch the I'll double press. And I'll stay after and help fix why this isn't playing. So thank you.
Coordinate it with his lips.
Yeah, I'll try to hit it at the exact same time.
Hey,
Right here, Lake Stevens' very own, I wanted to talk to you about Creator Zone. Creator Zone it's one of those places really that every community should have. It's a place where all people, all ages are supported and inspired to pursue their interests in a safe, positive, and exciting environment. Creator Zone's innovative space offers leading edge technologies and equipment, creative resources, workshops, and community outreach opportunities. They encourage self-directed exploration and collaborations, welcoming entrepreneurs and creators, families and neighbors, those who are unsure what to do, and those who just need the resources and tools to support their dreams. Creator Zone is a place of possibility and opportunity, a place to make things. Physical gadgets, virtual worlds, and meaningful real-world connections that extend far beyond their walls. I remember that it can be tough to be a teenager. It feels like a lot is riding on you, and there's a real pressure to make the right decisions to set you on a good path forward and toward your future. It's not like these last few years made it any easier either. With distance learning and less time spent with others, you may be feeling behind, you might be feeling disconnected, or worse. Creator Zone wants to help. You're welcome here. You are invited to be 100% yourself. Even if you don't really know for sure who that is, come find out. Explore your ideas, your interests. Learn something new. Meet cool friends. Creator Zone wants to support you and your dreams. Have fun.
Cool.
And there's a bunch of stuff we're working through with him and his team throughout the year. He's going to be doing some really fun stuff over at Creator Zone and helping support some programs. And he's sending, first thing this week, he's sending all these signed posters so we can have a whole cool wall in our game room of all of his game movies, and they're all signed by him and some of the cast and stuff. So there's some cool stuff coming with that. But
Can that be a big screen thing, do you think, that video?
I'm sorry,
The Chris's video, that,
yeah, we can play anything that you give us.
that would be really cool.
But I do just want to say, I mean, we started mid-January, and in 6 months, we're opening, and we have some amazing endorsements like that, and amazing clubs like Rotary helping support. So it's just every day touches my heart. So I just want to say thank you again to everyone.
You look great. And I just want to put in a happy buck. I was gone last week on holiday. It was great to get away. And Josie, thanks for coming. So,
All right. All right. Josie? Are you gonna need a clicker or a pointer, you think, or?
I think I could just use it. That's all right.
Okay. We should be able to find. No, it's right there.
So I'm gonna do part of it in Norwegian and then part of it in English. So a little presentation about me. I'll be an exchange student in Norway for the year 2023 to 2024. I'll be in the Eskimida club there, which is near the heart of Oslo, but it's not the Oslo Club. Oh no. Okay. Jeg heter Josefine Mejerio Odegaard. Jeg er meksikansk og norsk, and I'm also American. So multicultural. Jeg bor i Lake Stevens, Washington. Huset mitt ligger ved Jossen, which is my house here in Lake Stevens is by a lake. When I'm in Norway, I will have to do a presentation just like this, and I want to know a little bit where I come from, the background, so you'll see a little bit of both.
Jeg vil bo i Roa. Min beste family er i Roa, som ligger i nærheten av Oslo. Roa er 7 kilometer under Oslo. So it's about 7 kilometers away, my first host house. And instead of being in a standard house, it will actually be in a part of an apartment. So that'll be a new adjustment for me, but I'm very excited because it leads me, it's very close. It's about 30-ish minutes on public transport to downtown Oslo. So that'll be very fun to check out all the museums there. Skolen jeg skal gå til er Oslo Handel Gymnasium. That's the high school I will be going to. It has about 1,000 students in total. Schools in Norway are based off of like it's general studies, or it's specific to if you want to go into sports, or if you want to go into the healthcare system there, or even marketing and banking. But my school is just general studies. It's very popular for exchange students to go to that school because it's one of the bigger ones there. And then the classes I will be taking there. So I will be in VG2, which is equivalent to a senior year here in Lake Stevens. So along with classes like French and Norwegian and basic math, I will also be taking sociology and social anthropology, politics and history, and philosophy. So I'm very excited to be able to take those. This is my host family. So my mother's name is Melissa. My father's name is Thomas. I have the brother who I'm switching with. His name is Noah. He'll be coming. I'm not sure if he's coming to America or Canada, but he will be within the district, so that'll be nice. And then I have a set of twins as siblings. So boy, girl, Samuel and Zoe, and they're about 14 years old. And then the youngest one is Mateo, who will be turning 8 very soon, which is nice because it allows me to have practice learning the language with them. I got very lucky because my family, or my first host family, is also multicultural. They are Spanish and German. So along with speaking Norwegian, the kids can also speak German and Spanish, which is also commonly spoken at their house. I'm really excited to see the Knighted Penguin, Ola. And there's this really cool vinyl store there called the Big Dipper. And I really like music, and I really hoping I could find one of my favorite Norwegian bands there. So that'll be fun. Oh no, sorry. No. Yeah, any questions?
Wow, that's pretty cool.
great.
Yeah.
So do you have plans to like travel around Norway and see anything yet?
Yeah, so in the documents that they send over, they have a list of activities that are not, you don't have to go to them, but they are strongly recommended. And one of them that we do get to go to all together for all the exchange students going in is we get to go to one of the ski competitions there. And so we'll go up to the mountains for a weekend, spend the day up or spend the weekend up there, and we get to see different skiers and different competitions there. So I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
And you have family that live there.
Yeah, they live up north towards Trondheim, and then also in Christiansund. But we do have, we have at least one family member there in Oslo, so that'll be nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many miles away?
It's 3,947, I believe. My best friend has been tracking. She's not ready. Yeah.
You said this was your first host family. How many families you been with?
So I just get 2 this year. Normally kids will have anywhere from 3 to 4 host families, depending on where they land and how many families are willing to, host in the first place. But when I first get there, my host family won't be there. They're actually still in Spain right now, spending time with their family for the holidays before school starts. So I'll spend time with, like, Kendra is one of the counselors here, so I'll have my Kendra, his name's Tora. He lives a little bit more north than where my family is, but it's just in the next town over, so it's not no big deal. And then I think I might spend a day or two with the president over there, Sveta, and his family, so that'll be fun. And they want to take me around, and they have a little cabin near a fjord. So might go swimming there, test out the waters. Yeah.
Do they have to interact with their school?
Yeah, they do have our interact. I don't remember the amount of students, but they do want me to go to the clubs. Yeah. That's on Tuesday, I believe.
When you change families, will you stay at the same school?
Yeah, it was hard because my mother really wanted me to get everything done as soon as I could. But it took us a little while to get my acceptance letter from my school because they needed to find a school in the middle of my two host families because they are on opposite ends of Oslo. So it'll be like a 30-minute commute to school every day by bus. If it's by walking, take me about an hour and a half. But yeah,
All your classes are gonna be in Norwegian.
except for French.
So are they gonna provide you with a tutor or?
So
Norwegian as a second language, is that a thing?
they have a class for Norwegian as a second language. And then also, I think I saw that they had a Norwegian camp, which I'm really hoping I make it because it would be nice to have, I don't know, more background, because I can talk in Norwegian, I understand Norwegian, but it's still a very hard language. And I'm used to like Romance languages, Spanish, French. But I mean, it's a fun challenge and I'm really grateful for this opportunity that I've been given. And it's nice that, we're able to kickstart this for our club and have it be an easier process in the future when more kids will decide to join. So that'll be nice.
Are you taking any comfort food with you?
I really want to take mac and cheese, but there's only so many Kraft boxes I can fit in my luggage.
Maybe you could decant it.
Yeah.
Right? Do like all pasta, then all the packets.
Yes, put it all in Ziploc.
Let me know what you need help with.
Maybe Michelle, you could send a care package.
Maybe our club could send a care package.
Unfortunately, they said shipping things is really expensive.
Amazon.
Amazon only ships both in their way. Isn't that true? But they said because we're thinking about host gifts and things like that. So we're thinking of light things and they told us not to send wine with Josie on the airplane. I don't understand. why. But yeah, so things we have to kind of Christmas presents and things like that. She wants Tillamook cheese. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Medium cheddar.
There we go.
So did you say you're staying in an apartment at first by yourself?
No.
Oh, no, it's so it's a building, and then my first host family has half the building, and then there's another family on the other half of the building. But it's about 3 stories.
Okay.
Which I mean, I guess does make sense because they have a very big family, or at least from what I'm used to.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'll be sleeping in Noah's bed. Hopefully they clean. Big difference from 18-year-old girl from America from 16-year-old Norwegian boy.
You might just have to redecorate the room.
Just a little, a few flowers here and there wouldn't hurt.
We'll send Febreze with you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's worth more than macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Well, enjoy your time.
Thank-
We're really excited for you and we're excited for us.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
gonna be a big step for the club and for you and you're gonna have to be our expert when you come back. You
Oh,
know?
absolutely. Many presentations will come.
Okay,
But thank you.
thank you.
Hey, Don, I think Bob has an announcement he needs to make.
Okay.
What are you doing on, August the,
So it's
26th?
5 weeks from now, after the Aqua Fest, so you'll be ready to go to the martini party and just relax.
Summer martini party.
Yes. So I look forward to get it.
Seeing all of you there.
Get it on your calendars. It is fun. I've been to your martini party before and it's very enjoyable. It's a great venue too. Hope for a real warm, cool, or warm night actually, but quiet.
Do you have more flyers?
I don't have one with me, but I will bring it up when we get close.
We got fun.
Okay. Any other last minute thoughts before we adjourn?
Next week, we meet at the Buzz Inn.
Good point. Yeah, usual buzz in meeting, but there'll be a lot of buzz next time because we'll have a lot of stuff going on over at Rand's operation, you know, and it'll be a really exciting time.
Jack has some.
Yeah, it might be a little late to our meeting next time because I will probably be at IGA picking up corn.
That's okay.
So,
You're excused.
well, I'm okay on that end. They got their own stuff. It's just when we get to, the booth.
Can I bring that to you?
Do you know where the booth is yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's right across the street. It's right across the street from the post
Oh,
office.
that'll be awesome.
Same as last year.
Okay. Hey, just remind Ron to bring his hand truck from Eastern Washington. Ron?
Yeah, I've already got it.
Okay.
Also, please be cognizant of the parking situation there, that complex there.
They're towing.
They are excluding if we're not using any of the businesses there.
Even if you are,
$5 if you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
5 people.
Somebody knows the exact number.
Find out the farm booth.
Yeah, it really is fun and you get to talk to everybody, we have fun together, you get to know our members better, because we're just goofing off the whole time.
And you can
So-
sign up your friends and family for that. Everybody was sent an
Yeah.
email earlier this week. Get the link off the back.
100%, there's always jobs for older kids, we do have hot water. But
And remember, there's always a Chris Smith out there that may want to join our Rotary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually big feedback I gave after that. The booth wasn't recruiting at all. Thank that last Aquafest. It was awesome, like what was happening in the talk, but no one was verbally saying like, have you heard of Rotary? You know, you should come to a meeting and check it out. I think that should be a part of the routine. To try to get improvements.
Sure.
Because it's good exposure.
Why? Here's the list.
All righty. We're done.
Friends. No, that-
All right.